This morning we're chatting about dealing with exes around the holidays. You know there's always one that's hitting you up around this time of the year. We've got our relationship expert, Bela Gandhi, here with more on that.
Yes, welcome Bella.
It's so good to be here.
We're so happy you're back. So Gwyneth Paltrow just posted this over the weekend, and it's her former husband Chris Martin and her fiance Brad Falchuk out to brunch with the hashtag Modern Family.
Oh boy.
So what do we think about this? Peaceful exes?
It's possible, right? She consciously uncoupled and has now consciously recoupled, it looks like. So it's possible to be peaceful. Why not? If you can, why not? Why have chaos?
Right?
But the underlying theme there is always kids. Like, it's always a different approach when kids are involved because you have to acclimate that new person into that familial role because he's not going to replace dad, but he's also going to be a real male role model in there that's now associating with their mother. So you do have to put him in there to a degree no matter what, right?
Yeah, and you want them all to get along, right? You want there to be peace and harmony in your house because as a mother of two, that's so important for your kids, that they feel like there's love wherever they go.
Yes.
But what if someone has feelings for the other one?
Yikes.
Who do you think, by the way, who do you think that is in that relationship? Do you think it's Gwyneth or do you think it's Chris Martin?
Ooh, I don't know.
If you had to guess, just I think it'd be Chris Martin. I think he kind of wants
Chris,
back in.
the guy.
I would go Gwyneth.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'd say they love each other.
So, go ahead.
But how do you mess with that if one of them does still have feelings for the other? Does that become a more dicey situation?
It's always more dicey. I mean, if it's unrequited love, what do you do? And that's, one of the big reasons people reach out to their exes, especially during the holidays.
What are some of those reasons?
Yeah, if you miss them or you're lonely, that's a big one.
Okay.
And then they also says rather ask you than someone new.
It's easier, right? If they're like, I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, but I'm not feeling like swiping on Tinder anymore, I'm going to send you a Happy Thanksgiving. What's up?
Yeah. There's that assumption that there's a good chance you're not going to reject them.
Right. They're going to say, you know what? I know whenever I text her, she texts me back. So it might be easier than, trying someone new. So yeah, those are all huge reasons during the holidays.
That is so dangerous, especially during the holidays.
I'm shaking my head this whole time. Don't do it, girl. Don't text back.
Don't text
Just
back.
Don't do it. I am not a fan of going back to the ex. I feel like once it's done, it should be done. Unless we make, I don't like the gray area. Unless we make a decision, if we decide to do it, like, there's no gray area with this one.
Once you pull the plug, you're done.
Yes.
What do you do if an ex contacts you? What's the best way to respond or not respond?
Well, it depends. I mean, do you want to respond? Number one, I think the key is you don't have to respond if you don't want to. If you see that come in and you're like, oh, that is a can of worms just waiting to jump out, don't text back. You don't have to do that. And if you're the one who wants to reach out to an ex, you better dig deep and say, what am I doing here? And what are the consequences of this?
Yeah.
I love it. I always feel like when it comes to the end of the segment, I'm like, no, we need more Bella.
We need way more Bella. We need you here all 2 hours.
We'll have to bring her back, yeah.
But you can check out smartdatingacademy.com if you want more Bella, which I'm sure you do.
We definitely do. So we're going to have you back soon because with the holidays, there's a lot to discuss.